Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day. And today is Saturday the 11th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got up this morning way too damn early. Got up and around, got the dogs outside, all that good fun stuff. I actually woke up a couple times, like 4 in the morning and stuff, whatever, like 4, I think it was about 4 and 5 a.m. both, and it was like, I'm not getting up yet, it's too early. So when I did finally wake up, it was a little bit before 6, and I was like, I'm done, I'm just gonna give up and head outside. So I got the dogs up, got out, grabbed my banana and my bottle of water, went and jumped in the hot tub. I'm not sure if it was because I went to bed a little bit early last night, or if it was the fact that I had a guy come in today to do a stump grind and want to make sure I met him and stuff. One night supposed to be here like 7 a.m. I already want to be in, have my morning soak and all that stuff done before then. So who knows? I'm not sure what it was, but something in my head got me thinking that this is, I don't know, time to be up. So I was up and out, got the dogs out without waking my wife up, which was nice. Got there, got my soak on, and as I was heading out, hadn't quite gotten in the bathtub yet, or the hot tub yet, and got a text from the guy doing the stump grinding, who apparently somebody else is scheduling to grind a different stump in a different part. I don't know where the hell it's at, somewhere around whatever. So he wanted to go do it first because he said he's gonna be here, like literally at my place at the crack of dawn. So that's why I was getting ready to go. And he goes, I should be there by 11 a.m. And I'm like, okay, that's cool, whatever works for you, I guess. I didn't really have a contract on this guy, so I can't really do anything about it. But wish I'd known that last night, because I wouldn't have been up in my head thinking he was getting here at crack of dawn and all that good fun stuff. So it is what it is. But yeah, so I went ahead, continued with the hot tub soak, and then dogs got to playing, which is funny because the big one, the Great Dane mix, he's kind of gotten old and gets a little more grumpy, doesn't get that much playing. He really plays with like big dogs. He used to play with all dogs, but now he's kind of, unless they're really forced into play, he kind of doesn't play that much anymore. So, and the little one, she definitely is not a playful dog for the most part. She's really not that. She's more of a lay around the couch and cuddle with you. And then outside, she wants to sniff everything and she wants to explore, but she's not really a playful dog. But today, I don't know if it was the fact that it was raining and stuff before all day, yesterday, whatever, and they were excited to be out here or what, but they got like 7 minutes, which is a lot for both of them. They're both old. So we got about 7 minutes of chasing and running and jumping and wrestling and stuff, and had a heyday, which was really cool to see. I enjoyed that. So yeah, we got done with that. Knowing the fact that I was up so early, I was gonna hang out here until my wife got up. So I went back in, snuck in quietly, got the dogs fed and all that good fun stuff. And then since I didn't have a guy coming to grind my stump, I was like, well, might as well do something. So I headed back outside, and then I don't know what time it was, probably 8:30, 9 o'clock. Got a text from my wife saying she was awake, and I was like, cool, not a problem. So I went ahead and went in and chat with her for a minute or two, and then next thing I know, I'm back outside, the dogs just chilling out for the day, not really doing too much. And it's still, the stumps should have already been done by now, and it starts to rain. So I texted God, I'm like, hey man, not for nothing, but like it's starting to rain here again, and we're already in a muddy spot to begin with. Is this gonna be something you can still do? And he sent back some pictures of the stump he's working on, which he was lied to and told it was gonna be this big. It turned out to be like 4 times bigger than it was supposed to be. So he should have came and done mine first before it started raining, and then went back and did that one later, but it is what it is. So I was like, yeah, no big deal, shit happens. So he's like, yeah, I can still do it. I should be there now. Now he's saying it's gonna be like, noon instead of 11. I'm like, okay. So he's still guesstimating the time, how long it's gonna take him, but he doesn't really know yet. So it's all good. It's easy peasy, no big deal. I'm just chilling around, waiting for all that good fun stuff to happen. So, but yeah, wife then texts me again about, I don't know, 10:30, 11 o'clock, and says that she said good morning again. I'm like, what the hell, you already had a morning? She goes, fell back asleep. I'm like, what do you mean you fell back asleep? She goes, I don't know, I just fell back asleep. Laid my head down for a minute and went back to sleep. So then she gets up, she goes and gets a few things done. I'd had myself some leftover pizza we had from Friday night, so I made that for breakfast. And I never eat breakfast. I shouldn't say never. I rarely eat breakfast. So I had my leftovers, which is always good. I'm a big fan of that. And went ahead and air fried it to warm it up. So I was good with that. And she got up around, we talked a little bit. I was hanging out with the dogs. Eventually the guy said he was on his way over to grind my stump. So I was like, cool, let's go and get this done. He shows up, And I'm not shitting you. From when he pulls up, texts me he's here, I go out, he gets the thing unloaded and grinds my stump, pulls the grinder back on the driveway, borrows my garden hose to hose it all off, and gets back in the trailer, and it's 44 minutes. That included us talking and bullshitting some in the process, so did not take him long at all, but I was perfectly fine with that. We agreed on a price. It was only $100. I paid him. It's good with go. The concrete guys were saying they were going to have him, like, they wanted $350 to rent a backhoe, to basically an excavator to dig it out. And then they were actually kind of acting like that was gonna be annoying, because they still had to do their own labor and gas to go get it and all that stuff. They were saying rentals $350, which is funny because I looked and rentals like $250, but whatever. So maybe they have a different place they're renting from, have more expensive units, I don't know. But the other guys, he said there was a stump grinder guy, he said he would do it for $275. He'd come over and grind it, and instead of digging it out, this guy for $100. And like I said, it was 45 minutes including us chatting. And so if I hadn't bugged him, he probably would have done in 30 minutes, maybe a little more, but in that ballpark range. And he wasn't rushing through it. And I think he kind of knows that sometimes that when he has an audience, that people get a little more mad if you get through it too quick. But he got done, walked over and was looking at stuff after he ground it, and I'm like, yeah, there's still stump left here. Like, there's still clearly, this is still stump. He goes, oh, because I didn't realize it went that far out. He goes, yeah. So he pulled the machine back over, finished grinding it. So that cost him probably, I don't know, 5 minutes, 6 minutes of that, of us going to check, raking stuff around, and realizing there's still root underneath there. So he finished grinding the rest of that root out, and then basically raked some of that shit back on top, the dirt and whatever back into place. And I got a bunch of extra dirt I'm gonna dump in the hole that is there, the concrete guys left. They tried to steal all my dirt, which super annoyed me because I think they paid to haul the dirt off. I'm like, I told you guys to leave my damn dirt behind. So now I'm gonna go buy dirt because they scraped out more of my driveway than what they were supposed to. And I had to redo it. So now I gotta backfill that damn dirt, which means I gotta buy that much more sod and all that bullshit to get the city to sign off on my damn building. But hey, what's the matter? It's just my money and time, right? Who cares? And I was like, how do you not understand? We made a complete, I said, any extra dirt goes right there. Put it right there. Any extra dirt. I want all extra dirt. Any dirt left over. And I look out and they're stealing my dirt. Like I'm like, you guys are hauling it. And I can see if they're like, hey, we want this dirt to fill our own yard. But they're not. They're paying to haul it off. So you're saving yourself money. And you're giving me my damn dirt, which saves me money. I'll go buy more dirt. So who knows? It is what it is. So yeah, maybe I can convince him to use a dump truck and go buy me a giant load of dirt. And if we're stealing my dirt, maybe he'll haul it to me cheap instead of paying a delivery fee or making small load after small load each time I get it. So who knows? But so yeah, the guy grinds it. He's out of there. And my wife is feeling like shit. She's got, I don't know, she feels bad. She's got stomach issues and stuff. It's really kicking her ass again. Doesn't know what's up with it. So she basically sleeps the day away. Like, she just naps most of the day. And I was like, oh, okay. So she goes to bed and is, I don't know, I'd say probably 6-7 hours a day. She's sleeping off and on, up and down a little bit here and there. I'm not sure what's up with that, but it makes me nervous because, I don't know, I hate seeing her not feel good. So, but I just hung out with the dogs. The rain finally stopped for the most part. And then late in the afternoon, it started raining again, which was awesome. And then it became time, I was like, once my wife got back up again, I was like, well, I'm gonna go do a run. She was awake, so that way the dogs wouldn't wake her up to get to barking out the window at something. I brought the dogs in, got changed my running gear, went my run, and it drizzle rained on me the entire run. So lucky it wasn't too bad. It was wet, but really no wetter than I get when I'm sweating. So it really wasn't a big deal there at all. But got my run in, got back, and we decided to have leftover pizza. So I air fried a couple slices up as we were eating those slices. Had 2 more slices in the air fryer, so only fits 2 big ass slices at a time. They're like those big Sicilian square pieces. So chucked them in there, and while he's eating the first pair, got the second one cooking, which was nice. And then got the dogs fed. The one kind of grazed on their food that I gave her in the morning. I got a whole new can, so they got that done. We watched an episode of Shameless, got done with that, and reached out to my neighbor / buddy that been going to his house a few times here a while back. We started going over, asked him if he wanted to try some different whiskeys, and he's a beer drinker for the most part, but he wanted to try some different whiskeys and whatnot. So I went over there a handful of times and just taking different stuff over to let him try different things. His brother's there sometimes. His brother just turned 21, so we hang out and talk and bullshit and have a good time. And one night we're there and he wanted to smoke cigars, so I ran to the house and grabbed a couple cigars. Went over there and hung out with him, taught him how to light and puff and all that good stuff on the cigar. So yeah, reached out to him, and he said that he was going to turn down the offer because he's realized how much money he wastes on alcohol and how much time he wastes on his life just drinking alcohol. And he started doing the math. We've been talking about finance and investing in stocks and a bunch of shit also. And now he's all looking at it, and he figured out he's been averaging about $400 a month just in beer, which is a lot. You know, you're looking at 12, 13 bucks a day. You know, you break that down, that's a lot of money. But you're like, oh, 12, 13 bucks, who cares? But $400 a month into a retirement fund could literally be the difference between eating rum and noodles and barely surviving off welfare and having a good damn life in retirement and be able to actually forge your own place and not have government assisted rent and all that bullshit. And considering the fact he works for his dad's drywall company that I assume someday will become his. I don't know if it will or not, but I don't know how much they're pulling out for Social Security. There's no pension. There's nothing like that. So he's got to figure out a way to save the money himself. So, and I basically told him, I said, dude, congratulations. You know, I hope you do it. I did 25 years sober. I was drunk as a little kid up until 2 weeks before I turned 18. I quit drinking. Went like, I don't know, I'd have to do the math, but around 25 years plus of not drinking any alcohol at all. And then now I drink randomly here and there. It's not a big deal. So I said, you do you. If you got any questions, concerned about it, hit me up. So it was all good there. So I just headed back outside the dogs, got myself a cigar and a Mountain Dew, and went out and enjoyed the gorgeous weather like it is, and all the humidity, and listened to all the frogs just making all the damn noise in the world. So, but yeah, then from there, headed back in, and wife was zonked out asleep, like bad to sleep. So I got the dogs situated where they wanted to be. End up watching 2 separate shows on like Hulu, and had myself a bit of Doritos for a snack. And from there, I was in there for almost 2 hours. I was kind of chilling out and watching TV when she finally woke up as I turned to kind of get comfortable to go to sleep in the bed. And she's like, oh, you came out. I go, I've been in here for like 2 hours. Like, I've literally watched 2 shows and ate my Doritos and watched a short comedy even. Like, I've been here for a long time. She's like, oh, I didn't know you're here. And she was out of it, which tells me she's definitely sick, because normally she'll at least wake up and acknowledge I come inside, but she had no damn clue tonight at all, which, like I said, makes me feel bad for her, because I know it sucks not feeling good. Nobody wants to not feel good. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, that's pretty much what it is. So I got the dogs all done and rolled over, put on a comedy show, and wrapped up and called it a day. So that's all I got for right now. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.